Sit. You have passed the 13 gates. And you come to my table to play the game of life and death. Your stake is wagered. I refuse none who come here. Yet, I say, turn back. The game begins. One lives and one dies. Let us see what you are made of. Here is the first member of my court, the Jack of Dust. 12 in all must fall before you may challenge me. Let the cards fall where they may. We begin. Choose from these options. A moment to savor. That will make me much more effective. I'm sure you are grateful for that. I was never a fan of illusion or pretense. Here, I'll make an exception. You can now reflect your opponent's ranged attacks using your shield. Make good use of this skill if you wish to survive. Your journey is well begun. This is what I was looking for. You show some aptitude for the game. Perhaps this will not be as boring as I thought. You can now counter your opponent's attacks. Hit the counter button when you see the flashing indicator. Classical approach to dealing with crowds. Artifacts provide powerful special abilities to use in combat, but it takes time to ready them. The most fundamental symbol of might for an age. You have reached my first champion. A good man driven to madness by a war that took all from him, wife and child, kith and kin. From such dark and brittle iron I forge my tools. Now we see your metal. Some enemy attacks cannot be blocked or countered. Get out of the way or stop them with your own counterattack. I did not realize you were such a fearsome adversary. I will bear that in mind. into the worms with him. Perhaps there is peace for him in the grave, poor soul. One champion has been sent to the cabinet. Yet we are only at the start of our road. You will face 11 more opponents who will test your strength, your memories, and your resolve. Few fall at the first hurdle. None reach the last. We have wagered, and you have won. You may claim your rewards, yet I will also claim mine. As you improve, so do I. Balance must be retained. Ah, good. Now you understand the basics, we can begin in earnest. Your hero is returned to his beginning items. Our decks are reset. Welcome to the cabinet, home of the members of my court. Time for you to face my undead army. Meet the Jack of Skulls. I will add my own cards to the deck. How boring life would be without a little spice. You play for life and death. Prepare yourself. I cannot expect you to get by without some protection. Down once more, seeking the heart of it all. Many have reached this far. Further, in fact. I do not know if you have what it takes to do better than they did. Now we begin to raise the stakes. The arena itself will fight against you. Beware of my traps. A little extra health, but it is only a momentary respite. The token is yours. Well done. That first moment, that glinting weapon, the call to action, to adventure. Truly, there is nothing like it. Really? Is that what you're going to do? Good. Now all you need to do is find and kill the Jack of Skulls, and we can progress. Great men wield great swords, swords of myth and legend. For you, this will suffice. What did you think would happen with a card called Ambush, eh? Artifacts give you powerful abilities to use in combat. The undead. Of all the players in the game, these are the most dangerous in the world, yet in no natural form. A wrongness, an error, cheating. Shots from rifles cannot be deflected. You would do better to avoid them. Are you agile enough? Well done indeed. But you have roused the dead in their dusty tombs, and even I cannot say what will come of it. Now our wager becomes more interesting. Will the tools you've earned suffice to address the challenges I pose? That is the question, is it not? Deal again. Another round, and our game truly begins. A bold woman, this one. She did not collapse when the Empire did. No, she took up arms, organized her people, and vowed that in a country where death had gathered, she would be the one dealing it. Now we play for the cup. The first of my symbols. I've added some cards to spice up the game. In addition to the pain and gain decks, there are now blessings and curses. Choose your steps carefully. I'm starting to wonder if you're simply leaving this card in as a quick way to get your hands on a shield. This game is still only beginning. New rules, new tools, new abilities. We have far to go as yet. Every step you take consumes food, but you will also heal as you proceed. Better than trudging along a muddy road, certainly. I like this demon. He lies as often as he tells the truth. For all, and mercy for none. Greed. If it were not for greed, then who would play at this game? A small aid to navigation, but still. Priests, gods, and eternal damnations. I have no truck with any of it. close on her trail, and more confident than I had imagined. Perhaps you will play beyond this mark, and we will see your true mettle. Token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter. A choice. Select your desire. A little gold to give you a taste for it. More gold for you, and with it, more problems. Your provisions are running low. Can you press on? A terrifying walk to get to the Queen. So many potential places for an assailant to get the upper hand. Ouch. Increasing the effect of one sort of magic with another, all you need is a channel for power, and it's simple enough. Again, the stones tumble upon you. Distinctly average. What do you expect me to say? Congratulations. Armor protects you from damage. The best armor, of course, does so much more. You meet the Jack again. Did you think him done before? Oh, no. Shuffled back into the deck to rise again to the top. As are we all. sure you've learned how valuable resources are by now. Are you sure that's the right approach? The deeper you go, the greater the risk of starvation. Noble causes turn to rotten enterprise. You may win this battle and send the Queen to her rightful end. Yet, what have you gained in the process? Inevitable, I suppose. So often those who beat plowshare to sword die by the grim instruments of their industry. Still, she fought well and bravely, which is all I expect from my pawns and players. You have earned the first of the symbols of my power and passed the first gate. There is no turning back now. Previously I was merciful, but now I cannot be. It is begun. I crafted each of these cards over the course of years. You have taken them from me in mere moments. Come, play again.